Here we are, folks, another Friday afternoon and another SOS Conversations board. Some pretty good conversations this week we've had. And the first one is Mondays. Now, me, I'm a bit of an optimist and I do like Mondays. Not that I don't like Friday any other day. But think of it this way. 7 days to a week. You hate on one because it's the first one. Does that mean that on a public holiday that's on a Monday, you hate on a Tuesday? Or when there's an extra long weekend, you hate on the Wednesday? It's just a day. And, you know, if you hate on it for being a day, you are wasting 1/7 of your time. Now, if you put that into sort of, you know, a percentage, you're looking at probably 13 to 14% of not getting what you want. So get after Mondays, all right? If you go, I don't like gym on Mondays, just go to the gym. If you say, oh, I'm going to wait till Tuesday to actually start eating a bit better, do it Monday. It's just one day and it's a really good day to start. It doesn't matter what day it is, but everyone hates on Mondays for some reason, and I don't mind them. Anyway, next subject, cash and the cashless society. I said it once, I'll say it again, cash wins, all right? If all we have to do is have a look at the bushfires here in 2020 where the networks were down. And if you didn't have cash, it was highly unlikely you weren't going to get anything, all right? So just remember that, folks, when you go, oh, you know, cash sucks or cash is too hard. It's as easy as going to the bank and taking some out, all right, and just putting it in a little spot in your wallet or in the car or in your handbag for that time where you need cash, all right. For me, I've got some in when I ride, I've got some in my little side pocket. So just in case I happen to go somewhere and stupid me's left my wallet behind and left all my cards behind, I can sit and have a coffee and a croissant and enjoy the world as it goes by, all right? Next subject is daylight savings. It's over on Sunday morning. And for those who know the people who make the daylight saving rules, talk to them seriously. The last month or the last 2 weeks has been absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, all right? So, you know, apparently we changed it back for the last Olympic Games when they're held in Australia. That was 2 decades ago. Change it back, all right? Albo, do us a favour, change it back, all right? On that very subject with daylight savings and politicians, respect and humility wins. And I'll let that sink in and make you think of it. Respect and humility wins. And wins all the time. Junior athletes, every term we run a term of junior athletes and we mark their strength and power by testing them in their first week and by retesting them again in the last week of term. So currently, we've got 2 15-year-olds that can bench 7.5 kilo dumbbells. We got 15-year-olds who can deadlift their body weight, not once, not twice, not thrice, but for sets of 5. Okay? So what that equates to on the field, we will find out when footy season starts. All right? But if you're not training for strength and power, change your mindset. On the subject of strength and power, Susie and I has been involved in the Rise Rookie Academy for Monero, and that has been a very worthwhile experience for both of us because, you know, this is our first sort of team that we've worked together on. I've worked in Raiders in New South Wales Rugby League and Group 16 before, but it's really good to actually work side by side with a fellow coach who's also my wife. That was pretty cool. So this is our last session. in Canberra for this weekend, and we will be testing the 27 young girls who are there. Now, some of these results will blow their minds. Some of them will go, there's a reason why I performed poorly, and that'll be something that we'll be having a chat individually with them at the very end of it. SOS Chats in April. We kick off episode 1 and 2. Episode 1 is me talking about what SOS Chats will be about, why I've decided to start a podcast, and who will be our guests. The true guest number 1 is a long-time friend and long-time supporter and a client of mine, Ian Campbell. One of the most loveliest humans I have ever the pleasure of spending time with. Just an absolute legend of a man. And the stuff that we chat about, it's going to be deep and meaningful, because that's what SOS Chats will be about. It's about a conversation that we have with people about how they deal with their mental health. All right, and it could be, as simple as having 5 beers and going to sleep. But in saying that, if that works for them, so be it, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that you hear written in magazines and written by the elite in the world, where you can't do when you're working 50, 60, 70 hours a week and you're not flush with cash. All right, so some of these things that we get brought up, all right, they will be for everybody. All right, and the last one, being on time. All right, it's a bugbear of mine, and it's been a bugbear ever since I started working. All right, if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. And that is it. SOS Conversations for March, the end of March. Peace out, enjoy the sunshine, play nice.